Hello everyone. So in today's video we are going to cover the different rounds that are present in TCS interview process for software engineering position and top 5 questions which are asked in technical rounds in TCS interview round for software engineering position. So coming to the rounds which are taken by TCS for applicants who are applying for software engineering position are, so the first round is the aptitude round, where you are asked questions based on logical reasoning, quantitative aptitude and problem solving skills. So basically some mathematical questions, some aptitude questions and some problem solving skills or puzzle based questions are asked in this round. The second round is technical round. In this round you are asked coding questions which are supposed to be solved in a specific time frame. So simple questions like write the output or program code to find factorial of a given number, and similar questions like that are asked in the coding interview round. Then if you clear the coding interview round, then the third round is technical round. Sometimes the interviews of the aptitude reasoning and coding round are taken together, sometimes they are taken differently. Then the third round is the technical interview round, in which you are asked by the interviewer about questions based on languages, your projects, your college experience, and different coding problems and other stuff. So in this you can be asked simple questions based on language primitives or basics of languages, and other questions like solve some simple code or answer some questions on database and other stuff. Then you have the managerial and HR round. So in the managerial round you are asked questions about your how you are, whether you are a good fit for the company culture, and your behavioral questions and that kind of questions. And in the HR round you are asked questions based on your family background and whether you will be a good fit for the company and so on and so forth. Now coming to the top 5 questions which are asked in technical rounds. So the first question is what are interrupts in software engineering? So interrupts are basically software driven or hardware driven uh, interruption in the normal execution of the program flow. Sometimes they occur when a particular IO operation is in place, or there are various timers which are added into the queue. So let's just say if you have a date based syntax and you have added a timer to a simple example is like an alarm implementation, where you have a timer which needs to be run after a specific period of time. So if you have alarm after 5 minutes, then a timer should run after 5 minutes. In that case, an interrupt is run by the system to let the system know that 5 minutes have elapsed. And then there are exceptions. So if there is an exception in the normal code execution flow, then also an interrupt occurs. The next is what are SQL's correlated subqueries. So basically SQL correlated subqueries are queries which are dependent on the outer query for their own execution. So the values from the outer queries are taken by the subqueries to filter results in themselves and then return the output to the user. The third question is what is a checkpoint in database management system and when does it occur? So a checkpoint is a mechanism which is made to ensure data consistency in a database system, and they typically are executed when the data from the database is returned from the memory to the disk. The next question is what are integrity rules and what are the two integrity rules in database management system. So integrity rules are to ensure consistency in the database management system, and the two integrity rules are entity integrity rule. So entity integrity rules ensures that the primary key is always unique and not null. This is done to make sure that every record in the database is accessed using a particular primary key only, and it is always unique. The referential integrity rule is the second integrity rule. It ensures that the foreign key match the primary key whenever the keys in related tables are related to each other. So whenever we relate one table to another using foreign key, we make sure that for the every record in the primary key table using the primary key has a corresponding foreign key in the secondary table. The next question or the last question in this series is the what are macros and what are their benefits and drawbacks. So macros are basically preprocessors in directives in programming languages like C and C++. The benefits are code readability and efficiency, and the drawbacks are debugging complexity and potential side effects. So these were the 5 questions which are generally asked in TCS interview, interview technical rounds for software engineering position. I will try to cover more such questions in the future videos. So subscribe to my channel for more such videos in future. Thank you. Have a nice day. Goodbye.